This whole trip has just been like, how is this actually real life?
Welcome back. In today's episode, we continue our journey through Ladakh. Join us while we explore wild landscapes, rich culture, and face unexpected challenges.
That was a predicament I was not expecting. Yay, another beautiful day. It's nice because it's monsoon in India right now, but Ladakh doesn't have monsoon, so it's nice like every single day. But today is another big driving day, and apparently it's more remote. We're gonna stock up just in case.
Once we were prepped for our long day of driving, we realized we had a bit of a problem. Our brake was getting stuck, and the only mechanics who know how to work on motorcycles are in Leh, but we were already 136 kilometers away from Leh, so we asked a car mechanic, and he didn't know either.
We made it. Wow, that was a very big day of driving. My butt is excited to be done, and whew. So the last few places we stayed in a guest house that was booked for us through the travel agent, whereas here we just showed up. But we knew that there was this cool glamping spot, and so now we'll do some glamping. The lake, how is that even real? This whole trip has just been like, how is this actually real life? But yeah, now time to relax. Forget everything I just said. That was a predicament I was not expecting. 2 weeks ago, this place was like empty, all the tents, and they were like 600 rupees. I didn't expect too many people because they're not. I think we literally got the last permit as a foreigner. We've been by ourselves for most of this trip with no one around, and the last year and a few months, everywhere we've gone, it's like everywhere is empty. So it felt really strange to go somewhere and it was completely full. All the glamping places were full. So yeah, definitely didn't see that coming. But it's fine. We found a cute little guest house. And I have to say, as much as I'm annoyed that everywhere is full, I do think it's pretty cool that Indian people do see so much of their country.
Yeah.
Yesterday was full on. It was fun, but definitely a little sleepy today. But we did go to bed at like 9, so that's good. We took today pretty slow, or this morning, but we're gonna go explore.
This is kind of cool. This is how they get hot water for the shower. Heat it up. And then you get a bucket. I mean, obviously I don't love showering with a bucket, but for these views, it's worth it.
I think one of my favorite times about spending long periods of time in nature in remote areas with no internet and not a whole lot to necessarily do, is you just have all this relaxed time and all this space to just play and have fun, almost like you're a kid again. You just feel zero pressure to do anything quote unquote productive. You just need to have fun. That's all you feel like you need to do.
Yesterday was incredible. Oh, this place. I think last night may have been like the best sunset ever. We were gonna stay here another night originally, but since it's such a long drive back, we're gonna drive like halfway and just find a place on the way, like some sort of guest house, and then that way we'll break up the drive a little bit. Wow, another full power day yesterday. It was so fun. Jamie and I were learning acro yoga. It was like really tricky at first, but it's fun. So we did that for hours, just like rolling around in the dirt. And it's been a pretty stress-free trip, which is nice. Like with these kind of adventure trips, you never know what could go wrong. As prepared as you are, so knock on wood, it continues for our last 2 days. But yeah, just minor things that you can't really do anything about, like a rock slide, but we got through fine.
Holy shit.
But yeah, otherwise pretty smooth.
Wow.
Oh, right on.
The roads were mainly empty as we were driving around, except every now and then we'd all bottleneck in one spot where they were doing construction. They're definitely putting in a good effort to try and make the roads better for driving conditions, but when you get to these construction areas, it is definitely mayhem, and everyone just honks and you just kind of gotta go for it.
I'll follow where they go.
We lost sight of our friends, and so we waited for a while, and when they didn't appear, we turned back and found them broken down on the side of the road. Luckily, we managed to jimmy rig it enough to keep going, at least for a while. At 5,000 meters or higher, it would break down, so we'd push it until it'd get going, and then when it would break down again, we'd give it a good push with the little bit of oxygen that we had left, but we did get it to the top of the second highest motorable pass. Eventually, when we were all bottlenecked at another construction site, our friends said, "Fuck this," and asked the military for some help. While the military drove our friends back to Leh, I thought about how incredibly important it is to choose your adventure friends wisely. The people who, no matter what is happening, you will still somehow have a really good time. after like so many days of adventure. We like went for a little adventure today, but then spent most of the afternoon relaxing at our hotel. It was much needed. But now we are going to eat lots of really good food.
So good.
Anything mango in India is so good. It's crazy because it was less than $2. So, yesterday we were supposed to leave, and I don't quite completely understand, but we couldn't, so we stayed. But it was actually a really fun day, because I ended up learning how to drive Jamie around on the bike, so that was fun. And now we're supposed to leave today, but something weird about the flight is confirmed, the tickets haven't actually been released. I don't know. But, yeah, so hopefully we can go home, but also it's flooding at home. But luckily we live high enough on the mountain that apparently where we stay it's not flooding, but the lower part of the mountain, cars are like being taken away, it's flooding so bad. So that's kind of crazy. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Oh no, I got too excited there. Sorry.
Well, so it's official, we're staying another night. All the flights have been canceled. So it takes a lot for me to get stressed out, and normally I wouldn't care about this at all, but this is one of the less desirable things about working remotely in a place like India is the internet. And so we picked our home base because we wanted good internet, and I have a deadline and I need to upload stuff for it, but the internet here sucks. So I've been trying to upload 400 photos. So that's the only thing that has me very, very stressed out, is I just want to get those photos up. And then everything else would be fine, but the joys of working in India. But yeah, there was a power cut, so there's nothing I could do about it, so...